Shalom and welcome to Students of Torah. This year is entitled Yom Haazmaut, a biblical day. That sounds a bit crazy, even for religious Zionists. It might be going a bit too far. Yom Haazmaut, created 70 years ago, a biblical day. We have biblical days: Shabbat, Pesach, Shavuot, Sukkot, Yom Kippur. Those are biblical holidays. Those are from the Torah from 3,300 years ago. We all know that after the Torah was given, we have rabbinic holidays, Hanukkah and Purim. And for those who celebrate Yom Haazmaut, it's another rabbinic holiday. And how can we even ask such a question? Is it biblical? The Gemara in Megillah says, Daf Yudal Amud Aleph, there's a Kal V'chomer. It says, if we celebrate when we were alive, but we brought to a better condition, which is what Pesach was. We went from slaves to free people. But we were still alive in Egypt. They wanted us to work for them. So all the more so when we're brought from death to life. And that's the source of Hanukkah. That's the source of Purim. By Purim we were going to die. And then we were given the gift of life. So there's a Kal V'chomer. The Chatam Sofer, Yoredeya, Reish Lamed Gimel, says this is a biblical concept. Thanking Hashem when He saves us from death is a mitzvah from the Torah. So we're saying Purim, Hanukkah are from the Torah now. Purim, we're about to be killed by Achashverosh and Haman, and then we're saved. So that's biblical now, to thank Hashem. Reading the Megillah is from the Torah. Mishloach Manon is from the Torah. Matanos Avyon is from the Torah. So Chatam Sofer says the following: thanking Hashem on those days is from the Torah. Thanking Hashem, praising Hashem, that is from the Torah. The specific actions are midrabanan. So let's say the following happens. According to Chatam Sofer. On Purim, we go ahead, we get up in the morning, thank you Hashem, thank you for saving my ancestors during this time of the year, during Adar. We were going to die, and you plucked us out of death. Thank you. According to Chatam Sofer, you have done a mitzvah from the Torah, but if you don't read the Megillah and do B'shloch Mano, then you're lacking, you're not fulfilling your rabbinic mitzvah. He did a Doraita mitzvah of thanking Hashem. That's the Chatam Sofer's understanding. And applying it to here, person goes ahead, and on this day, we were going to die. We were knocked out. 6 million of us were knocked out. The Jewish nation was heading in a horrible direction. And all of a sudden, we have the ability to defend ourselves, bring all the Jews home, and create a new haven for ourselves, which Baruch Hashem, 70 years later, not perfect spiritually, not perfect physically, but as tragic as the thousands of deaths have been since Haazmaut Medina, there's no comparison to the 6 million right beforehand. So this is a salvation from death and an opportunity for creating the most beautiful life of the nation, which Baruch Hashem, we're on that path. So celebrating on this day, Chatam Sofer is understanding, could be a biblical Doraita mitzvah. It's an unbelievable concept. And then the details, having a Suda, this and that might be Suda mitzvah, this and that might be Drabanan. Amazing, amazing concept. Chag Sameach to everyone.